Evening people, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're bringing you the debut round of the Gr2 Thursday League from the P1RC clan. So yeah, we're rolling in the Gr2s today. It's a team event, so there's 3 different teams, 5 drivers in each team. And let me just pull up some information on that. I think we've got 15-minute quali into 2-minute numbers there. 15-minute quali into 2 races tonight. Reverse grid race for race 2. Rolling start for race 2 as well. Does make T1 a little bit more I don't even know the word. Less crashes. There you go. Right, let's have a look here then. Let's pull up some information on this one. So yes, 8-week event, 16 races in total, 3 teams of 5. Debut tonight, obviously, 9 PM. Let's just find the next shot. So, yeah, 5 drivers in each team. We've got Team Nissan, Team Lexus and Team Honda, so a full plethora of Japanese cars tonight. So a 15-minute quali followed by a 20-minute race. False start on the grid as well, a little break in between, and then another 20-minute race with a reverse grid for race 2. Evening everybody, I hope you're all alright. So there are points on offer for obviously positions. There's points on offer for pole and fastest lap in both races. Obviously not for pole because it's decided by who comes last in race 1. But there are also 2 points on offer for driver of the day. That's where you lot come in. So I can sort of give, you know, my opinion, but it's entirely down to you lot. It's up to you lot in the comments to mention who's driver of the day, and they get 2 extra points the following week. So it just involves you guys a little bit. You don't need to read any of that. I don't need to read you any of that anyway. So let's have a look here. Slipstream is on real, damage is on low, initial fuel is on standard. Tyre and fuel depletion are tyre wear and fuel depletion are on ×1. So not a lot of tyre wear. Shortcut penalties, weak tyre compound, anything between. Soft then is the maximum tyre. BOP is on, tuning prohibited. So it is an 8-week season. I've got Suzuka Circuit. God, I can't even get my words out tonight. Suzuka Circuit for week 1. This is the debut tonight. Week 2 is Lago Maggiore. Week 3 is St. Croix C. Week 4 is Monza. Week 5 is Toyota. I can't even say it. What's going on? Tokyo. Why? East Outer Loop. For week 5, week 6 is Spa. Week 7 is Kyoto, Yamajiwa and Miyabi. And week 8 is Lasarth. And in the team orders, we've got... Let's just have a flick through who we've got in the room. So for Team Nissan, we've got Raul Siembaba, who is team captain. We've got Dizzy AL3, we've got Valium Rage, Luke Doherty and Scooby 555. So that's Team Nissan. For Team Honda, we've got Don Dotter, who's team captain, Reg GT, Rear Wheel 72, P1RC Baggy and Manny Afik. That's Team Honda. And then Team Lexus, it's Dylan Kjorten is team captain. Burnt Fry, Mocking Weeks, Fizz-Ruckus and Dory Dory making up the remainder of Team Lexus. So yeah, 8-week season. Should be interesting. Ghost Realm Gaming. Yes, they're doing in the middle of quali now, mate. Let me jump on and go and check them out. Turn the usual stuff on for you lot. Wrong one. A bit of a drift from Raul then. Fastest man on track, 149.0. So team captain for Team Nissan is Raul Siembaba. Dizzy's just gone quicker though, he's put in a 148.5, so also Team Nissan. Dylan Kjorten's put in a fast time as well, 148.9 as well. Sorry, it's 148.5 from Dizzy, not 148.9. 148.9 from Dylan. Wow, with a 149.0. Oh, that's a shame, Ghost Realm. So, Doherty Wales in 4th, currently 149.4. Honda 149.6. Team Honda. So a big shout out to Stevie Sumner, who's done all the liveries for this league. Team Lexus there from Mocking Weeks in 6th, 149.7. Baggy in 7th, currently 150.1. Team Honda. Gamer Dad also Team Lexus 150.4. I'd love to get some shouts. Evening Chris, how you doing, brother? Valiant Rage in 9th, then 150.4 as well. Fizz is on 150.4. Scooby is at 150.9. Duco, evening brother, how you doing, mate? Manny Afik in 13th. I don't know who Manny Afik is. I'm not, or Afsik. I'm not sure who he is in the P1 chat group. 151.4 currently in 13th. Rear wheel 72. Team Honda 209.7. So way off the pace at the minute for Rear Wheel 72 and Dory Team Lexus drivers. A full complement of 15 drivers in the lobby tonight though, it's good to see. So Dizzy holding on to that P1 position, like I say, 15-minute quali. He's diving into the pits for a fresh set of tyres by the look of it. And then holding on to that second position currently on the grid by the skin of his teeth. Raul Cien Babo is only 13 thousandths behind him. Towards the famous 130R. Let's see what these GR2 cars are like through here. Revs 5th gear as he comes up the hill then into 6th. No letting off from Raul, full chat through there. GR2's got a lot more downforce than the GR3, GR4s obviously. To take that corner, absolutely full chat. We'll stick with, let's change this camera angle up, we'll go for a lap with Raul. He chucks himself into 2nd as well, 148.8. Aiden is Maniafskik, okay. Alright, okay, alright. Sorry, I'm reading the chat, trying to do a track guide as well, but that's all gone wrong. Let's find ourselves another driver who's on the start-finish straight. Neither of these two, obviously. Who's that 13? Is that Maniafik just flown through? It is. Let's go on board with Maniafik then. So through turn 1, awkward sort of double apex tightens on the exit, through the S's then. Clip all of these apexes through here to try and gain as much time as possible. This corner's a little awkward, tightens up a little bit on the exit as well. And then through up to the anti-banked curve, just wants to throw you out to the right there, that turn. Hard on the power then down towards the Degners. On the brakes at the 50 board through Degner 1. Down a gear again into Degner 2. Power back on, heading down towards the hairpin then. Through the little right-hand kink, hard on the brakes then. Does it go down? Yeah, drops it all the way into 1st gear. Easy on the exit. So I believe this is 200R, this one. Could be wrong. Maniafik then coming down to Spoon. Hard on the brakes at the beginning of the AstroTurf, not running it too deep through the first part of Spoon. Just clipping the apex on the inside through the second part. Easy to run wide on the exit again there, all the way up the hill then towards the famous 130R. Does Manny keep it fully planted through here as Raul did? Yep, no lifting from Manny there. So hard on the brakes into the chicane. Power again through the final little sweeping right-hander across the line. He's in a 150.9 for that lap. So currently sitting in 13th at the minute for Manny. Let's go and see what's happening up front. So Raul He's taken pole position again, a 148.2 for our Team Nissan. Dizzy now pushed into second, also Team Nissan. Dylan Curtin, Team Lexus, 148.9, holds on to that third place. GT, Team Honda in fourth, non-Dotter Team Honda in fifth, rear wheel Team Honda in sixth, Team Nissan of Luke Doherty in seventh, Gamer Dad Team Lexus in eighth, so Rocky Weeks Team Lexus in ninth, Game Baggy Team Honda in 10th, Fizruckus Team Lexus in 11th, Valium Rage Team Nissan in 12th, Manny Afek in Team Honda in 13th, Scooby Team Nissan in 14th, and Dory Team Lexus in 15th. Dory's connection actually looking pretty good tonight, no glitching from Dory. So, a couple of minutes left of quali. Raul just sticking on a new set of boots, trying to better that time. Just over 0.1 of a second over Dizzy currently. What's Dizzy putting in as he comes through this timing mark? Oh, he's a quarter of a second down at the minute. Sitting in second then. Dylan just taking it easy around the back half of this track. So it's good to see a full lobby of 15 drivers. There's plenty of little blue dots on that top right hand track map. It's always good to see. So yes, 3 minutes left of quali. Maybe shifting around positions really. Rocky Weeks has just got a little bit quicker. 149.3, puts himself up into 6th. GT a little bit quicker as well, 149.0. Rocky Weeks getting the exit turn 1 all wrong. We will go a little bit quicker on that final lap there. Luke Doherty spinning out. Maybe practicing the odd start there. Gamer Dad in 9th, then 149.7. Toe off Raul up the hill. Just stick with Gamer Dad, see if he's gained anything from the toe off Raul. Time 156.5 for Gamer Dad, that one. So back in 10th then. Some good liveries on these cars. Flipping it, boys, you've been chatting. Lee's bro and Nate's mate. Yes, a pair of them are gentlemen. No, they're not. If you're in the P1 chat, you'll know exactly what they are. I'm not saying it on this channel. Bunch of C words. But not the C word you lot are thinking of. The majority of you lot that are probably out there watching this. How many people who are in the know what the C word is? You're not allowed to use it. It's got to be a member. So Raul holding on to P1, just coming towards the end of this qualifying session then. Dizzy second, Dylan in third, Don Dotter in fourth. Let's just see what the team sort of order is. It's Nissan, Lexus, Honda, Lexus, Honda, Nissan, Lexus, Honda again, Nissan, Lexus, and Nissan. So it's a good mix, it's a good spread. Chris, yo, you know what I'm saying. Right. Raul's not messing about. Straight into ghost mode. 15 minutes is up. There we go. Straight into race 1 then. So grid start with a false start check as well. So if you jump the gun, it's a massive great penalty for you, and you get stuck on the line. So race 1, debut of the Gr2 League with the P1RC boys. Raul holding pole position, Dizzy 2nd, Dylan 3rd, Don in 4th, Reg GT in 5th, Mock in 6th, rear wheel. Gamer Dad in 9th, Baggy in 10th, Manny in 11th, Valium 12th, Dory 13th, Fizzruckus 14th, Scooby in 15th. So just waiting for the lights to drop. And they're away. Bit of wheel spin from Raul. Let me change camera, damn it. There we go. Nope. Damn you, game. So now then leading us through turn 1. Let's see if... Oh, here we go. Now it changes camera. Everyone keeping it reasonably clean through turn 1. And into the S's as well. Raul's already making a bit of a break for it. Oh, rear wheel 72 getting 2 wheels on the grass there, nearly causing all sorts of chaos to himself. Let's go and see what's happening. Raul then out front, 0.8 of a second lead over second place Dizzy. 2 Nissan drivers, P1, P2. Honda driver of Don Dotto over to 3rd place. Dylan Curtin in the Lexus in 4th. Reg GT Honda in 5th. Locking Weeks in 6th. A bit of a penalty to lose in the Lexus. Right behind him he's got teammate Gamer Dad. So through the hairpin. Clean through there. So Valium Rage in 8th, then in the Nissan. Rear wheel in 9th. In 10th, yeah, his connection looking a lot better this week. Fizzruckus then 11th. Fizzruckus in 10th. Baggy in 11th. Scooby up to 12th. 13th, Luke Doherty 14th, and Don Dotter at the back of the pack in 15th. That's not like the Don. So Raul had a little bit of that lead chipped away at. He's got that down to 0.7 of a second between himself and Dizzy. They've got about a second over Dylan Curtin in 3rd. Reg GT not that far back, only half a second from Dylan. Stays like this, he's good points on the board for Team Nissan currently. Still holding on to that little bit of penalty. As long as he loses it before the end of the race and he's got no one right behind him when he does so, it should be alright. Gamer Dad's 6th then, coming under pressure from Valium Rage. It's Lexus versus Nissan. We've got a Honda in the back end of that mix as well with rear wheel 72. With rear wheel as he looks to hunt down Valiant Rage and Gamer Dad in front. So a lot of downforce on these cars, but when you sort of let off the gas and release all that downforce, the cars become a little bit loose. There we go, look. Rear wheel 72 just losing the back end of his Honda there. I forgot he was driving for a second. So Taylor just stepping out a little bit on the rear wheel's car. Losing a bit of time to Valiant Rage in front. Valiant Rage has actually lost a bit of time to Gamer Dad in front as well. Rear wheels run it a bit wide through the exit of Spoon. That's going to slow him down a little bit more, put him under pressure from Dory behind. So as they come up the hill, Dory slowly closing in behind him. Not in a position to make a move into 130R. The rear wheels had to back off a little bit through there. Just brought him into the clutches of the fight with Dory and Fizzruckus, who's at the back end of this fight as well in the Lexus. So Baggy and Scooby not that far back. We're going to get back to Manny Affec in 13th. Followed by Luke Doherty and Don Dotter, still looking to try and catch up to these drivers. Oh, was he? Alright, there you go. I can't see it all. Oh, who's that in the background? Just got spinning off. Who's that? He's off track then, turn 1. Now at the back of the pack, so losing 2 positions and a lot of time to the drivers in front. It is only a 20-minute race, so not masses of time to try and gain back to the drivers in front. Let's go and see what's happening out front. Raul, the bionic foot wonder, 1.5 second lead over teammate Dizzy currently. Also pulls 1.5 seconds over third place, the Lexus team driver Dylan Curtin. He's managed to make a bit of breathing room behind from Reg GT. Only half a second back. Still just got to be a little bit careful. Second back to Mocking Weeks. Can he close the gap up before the end of this race? Bit of a big gap back to Gamer Dad as well, 2.5 seconds. 130R then. Just fend off that attack from Valiant Rage at least. 1.6 seconds down now is Valiant. Dory in 8th, he's 2.1 seconds back. It's Ruckus getting past P1 Baggy then. What's happened to Scooby? He's now behind Baggy and Viz. 11th. Doherty pretty close to him in 12th. Oh, sorry, 13th. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong car. I thought I was looking at Scooby in the Nissan. I wasn't. I was looking at Luke Doherty. So yeah, he's got Dom Dotter pretty close. In the Honda behind him in 13th. 72 in the Honda. He's a little far back, 4 seconds off Don Dotto, so a bit of work to do for rear wheel in this race. And Manny Affec after that turn 1 incident, now nearly 5 seconds down. So all the work to do for Manny to try and claim anything back from this race. So back up to Raul then, extending his gap 1.7 seconds. Somebody needs to go and stamp on his other foot, I think. 2 seconds over Dizzy now as they head up the hill towards 130. So gained another bit of time between themselves and Dylan Curtin. Up to 2 seconds as well. And GT still only half a second back. Mocking Weeks pulled a 10th back as well actually. Start finish straight. He's lost about 10th again. Just out of slipstream range there as well for Mocking, so not gaining any kind of advantage really. Oh, he has pulled that 10th back through there. So Gamer Dad in 6th then, big gap to Mocking Weeks in front, 3.5 seconds. Valiant Rage still 1.8 seconds behind him. In 8th, like I say, looks like he's got his internet sorted out. It's good to see. Fizz Ruckus 9th, then he's got a plethora of drivers trying to get past him at the minute. He's got Baggy, Scooby, Luke Doherty and Don Dotter all trying to get their way through past Fizz Ruckus at the minute. Himself a bit deep through the hairpin. I'm surprised nobody went for a bit of a move down the inside there. Baggy get anything done into Spoon. A little bit far back. Yeah. Just playing it safe and waiting until the run up the back straight. So on board with Baggy then as we head up the hill. Slowly closing in on Fizz Ruckus in front. Quite enough to get anything done up the hill. Can he get anything done into chicane? He doesn't. Fizz Ruckus chucks himself onto the defensive line, knowing that's a spot that where a lot of drivers make a move. blocks off the attack from Baggy, has to hold it off and stick in that 10th position. Now put 4 of a second back. So although we gain a little bit of slipstream, he's too far back to actually make a move into turn 1. Closes up under braking, but nowhere to go for Baggy, so he just has to hold on to that 10th. So Scooby Team Nissan then, trying to pull his teammate Luke Doherty along, while he's trying to fend off the attack from Don Dotter behind. 72 is slowly closed up with that fight as well, so about a second back for rear wheel 72. And he's now losing a bit more time, 6.7, 6.6 seconds the gap in front. So Raoul then pulled a massive gap, 4.6 seconds over second place Dylan. What's happened to 1 second? Have we? What's going on here? There is Dylan Kjorton. No. It's Dizzy. It's Dizzy. What's up to Diz? I think Diz is coming for a fresh set of tyres actually, 10 minutes in. So he puts himself down in 5th position, possibly looking to get in the pits early and get the speed back up. I don't know whether Raoul's going to pit in this one though, so that might have just chucked him out of the race for no reason really for Diz. He was holding 2nd position, he wasn't really putting the pressure really on Raoul, he was pulling away from 3rd place. Yeah, a bit of an odd decision in my eyes for Dizzy to come in the pits. So Dylan Kjorton then pushed up into P2. GT into 3rd place, then Mocky Weeks 4th. And now Dizzy right behind these drivers on that fresh set of tyres. Look at Mocky Weeks and the Lexus in front. His tyres are hardly worn at all. They will feel slightly different to Dizzy's in the fresh set. Sure if that was quite the right move at this point in the race. We'll have to wait and see. Like I say, if Raoul decides not to pit or any of these other drivers decide not to pit, it could be a very bad decision by Dizzy unless he can get past this lot pretty damn quickly soon. 12 minutes in, he's only got 8 minutes left to try and do it. So then Raoul then all the way out front, nice and comfortably, 6-second lead he's got. Kind of wondering what's happened to Dizzy. He was there in his rearview mirror, now he's not. So into the chicane then, coming round to finish lap 7. So Dylan holding on to 2nd then, stays out the pits again. Reg GT follows him 3. So he holds on to 3rd, Mocking in 4th, Dizzy still in that 5th position. Is he able to close the gap up? Just doesn't look like he's got the pace really. Like I say, I don't think the tyres are worn out enough on the drivers in front. So although he's able to close up in certain sections, it's a little bit difficult to get past. Closing in on Mocking Weeks there as they head into the Degners, but again nowhere to go. Closing in through Degner 2. Yeah, just not able to get the drive out the corners as much as he'd want to close that gap up. Let's say make a lunge into this particular hairpin here. Not able to do it. Drivers in front still got plenty of grip left on those tyres to stick the hammer down. Almost the same time as Dizzy in that 5th place with his fresh tyres. So 14 minutes on the clock, 6 minutes left. Still all to do from Dizzy then after that strange pit stop. Raoul then extended another half a second. Dylan in second, Reg CT third, Mocking in fourth, Dizzy fifth. Big gap back to Gamer Dad then 6.2 seconds. He's out on his own really. He's got Valium Rage now 3.8 seconds back. And Dory in 8th though has put the pressure on Valium Rage. So he might be in a position to get a move done down this start-finish straight if he took himself into the slipstream. He's only half a second back. Closing in as well. Maybe not quite long enough this straight to get the position. Putting the pressure on Valium Rage for that 7th position anyway. Dory in 8th, Fitzruckus 9th. Managed to drop that big melee of cars behind him. He's got about a second to Baggy in 10th. And there's 3.5 seconds back to Don Dotter in 11th. Second back to Scooby in 12th. Rear Wheel 13th. He's got a second back still. Luke Doherty now down in 14th. So Rear Wheel making up one more position, getting past Luke. He's now got 1.3 seconds to try and make up. Manny slowly closed his gap back up as well. He's got that down to 3.6. Still a lot of work to do if he's going to try and get a position in this race. So Raoul then. Just having a lovely old drive around Suzuka Circuit at the minute, under no pressure from anyone. Dizzy's random pit stop is going to cost Team Nissan some points if he has to stay in this position. He's just blocking off the attack there into the chicane. Picking up a penalty for his trouble though, so he might have to lose that penalty and the position, we'll see. Where does he decide to lose that penalty? Is he just going to try and lose it as he goes round? He's dropped to 10th there. Still managing to fend off Dizzy currently. So possibly knowing that there's nowhere to go for Dizzy around this part of the track, he's able to just try and drop that penalty a little bit through some of these turns. Heading down towards the Degners then. Through there cleanly. So Gamer Dad way back now, 5.9 seconds. Rage still managing to fend off Dory for that 7th position. We've got 2.5 minutes remaining on the clock. So Dory 8th, Fitzruckus 9th, P1 Baggy's closed that gap right up on him. Can Baggy get the job done before the end of this race? Got Don Dotter up into 11th then, got himself past Scooby. So it looks like Scooby's lost a bit of time. He's now coming back under pressure from Rear Wheel and Luke Doherty. Manny Affix just a little bit more time, but only 0.4 of a second since last time we checked. So back out front to Raoul and 1:47 on the clock. He's putting in 1:48 laps, so he might get one more lap in. Raoul, everyone else I think is going to be on final lap this time. Dylan now comfortably out front in 2nd position. He's got 2.2 seconds over Reg GT. He's got a bit of breathing room behind as well. Mocking Weeks now 1.5 seconds back, still fending off Dizzy for that 4th position. Yeah, so possibly a bad move by Diz. He was holding 2nd for half of this race. Okay, not catching up with Raoul, but he wasn't getting caught by 3rd, 4th or 5th or anyone else for that matter. So he possibly could have just stopped out and gained maximum points for Team Nissan. Instead decided to come in the pits, chucked himself into 5th. And the fresh tyres just not able to be of any benefit to him. So Valium Rage and Dory Dory's still at it. Dory's going for a bit of a move down the inside of the outside of the hairpin. Can he run him around the outside? Trying, didn't work. Valiant Rage did give plenty of room. And that gives an awful lot of room through there. Far too much room, in fact, Valiant. Dory, does he just get his nose in front? Oh, yes, he does. So Valiant Rage decided not to run side by side, but Dory's run himself deep into Spoon onto the AstroTurf. That slowed him down loads. Trying to gain control of that car. Once you're on the AstroTurf, they do become ridiculously loose, and that just allows Valiant Rage to sneak through and take that 7th position again. So up to the front. Raul does get a second, an extra lap. So Dylan comes home 2nd, Reg GT comes home 3rd. Got all sorts of wiggles from Dizzy in 4th. He did manage to get past Mocking Weeks in the end then. So Mocking in 5th. Gamer Dad 6th. Valiant Rage holding on to that 7th position. Dory in 8th. His Lucas come home 9th. Don Dotto got up to 10th then, so he managed to get past Baggy Snails at the end of that race. So Don 10th, Baggy 11th, Scooby in 12th, Rubil 13th, Luke Doherty 14th, and Manny Afek 15th. We've just got to wait for this man, Raul CM Babo, who managed to get across the line before the time ticked over. He's also chucking in purple sectors. He's also got the fastest lap of this race. Driver of the day in race 1 for me. Who are we going to have? I don't know. Might have to be Don Dotter. Came from the back of the pack. Made up 5 places. Raul's being cheeky and putting in more purple sectors. He might be going for another fastest lap of the race here. So through the final chicane then. Let's see if his time does tick over. 148.624 is current fastest. He does. 148.114. Cheeky German person. The Germinator. That's his name. So race 1 of round 1 of the new Gr2 series. Look at that. Pole positions, fastest lap, clean races. Stop it, Raul. Show off. Right, just give me a minute, people. I'm going to have to take my jacket off. It's getting a little bit warm. Yeah, good win by Raul. Imagine Dizzy is regretting his decision to come in the pits. So I hope you all like the video. I hope you've all subscribed if you're watching. Go and tell your mates, tell your mums. Yeah, Dizzy just coming on chat there saying my silly strategies ideas. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, he's being laughed at a little bit for his decision as well. So yes, we've got a few minutes break and then we're into race 2. Same track, reverse grid for race 2. And we're going to have a rolling start as well. It does make it slightly less chaotic into turn 1. With obviously the faster drivers from race 1 trying to battle their way through to the, you know, well, everyone's trying to get to the front really. But with the faster drivers trying to battle their way through the slightly slower drivers into turn 1, it does usually cause all sorts of chaos. So a rolling start always does yeah, rolling start always does seem to make it slightly cleaner into turn 1 because the cars are already in a line and separated and, you know, pushed far enough apart. It's not as if you've got people doing good starts, bad starts or whatever. And yeah, possibly getting caught up in an incident into turn 1. Oh, team captain for Team Nissan, Raoul, has just given 1 strike to Dizzy for making the mistake. I don't think they count, but he's got a strike. Team Nissan captain then throwing down his authority there. Like I say, I don't think it means a damn thing, but don't upset the Germinator. Throwing knobbly bobblies at you. So yeah, we're going to have a couple of minutes break, and Dizzy saying he's never ever pitting again, ever, in any race, ever. All the lads having a bit of a chat at the minute. So yeah, a couple of minutes break, then we jump into race 2. Being told we're having a 10-minute break. I can imagine it is a Ghost Realm. Yes, I can imagine it is. I do miss out on the old chat group and the you know, the party chats, obviously with streaming. I don't get to hear what you lot are all up to on a sort of regular basis in that respect. So just having the settings changed then. Rolling start, reverse grid. That's all that needs to happen. Bailey, why haven't you got a Shadow Hunter channel and not Ghost Realm Gaming? Hmm? Why would you want to just confuse people more? My channel is my channel. That's my gaming tag. It's my channel. It's me. That's it. Because you're changing your name. What, you're going to Ghost Realm, are you? Not Shadow Hunter. I told you you were just trying to copy my name as Shadow Hunter. And yes, I know you showed me a pretty picture of a game that it came from, but I'm still not having that. Okay, so what is it, just Gran Turismo you're going to do? Is there all sorts of stuff you're going to stream on there? Everybody else in the chat, go check out Ghost Realm Gaming. Yeah, Dizzy then regretting that pit stop massively. Seems to be all the chat's about. Bit of everything, fair enough. What, just PlayStation, or are you PC based as well? What's the sort of format? I'm gonna just do shiz for every game I have. Well, there you go, fair enough. Yeah, why not? I definitely didn't think I was going to get as many subscribers as I've got, mate. I'll tell you that. Gran Turismo commentary is a very, very niche market. I'm only 17 away from 400, so go tell your mates and tell your mums. Mostly your mums. Tell your mums. They'd like a bit of cheeky darksmoka. Only 1 or 2 drivers out on track. That's quite surprising, actually, being as we've had about about 10 minutes break already. We've got Fizz, Valium and Gamer out on track currently. Everyone else still chatting away. Terminal, evening brother, how you doing? Nice, cheers dude. How you doing this evening, Mr. Goat? What time of day is it where you are? I'm going to say about... I don't even know where you are. Not 100% anyway. But I'm going to say... 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's what I'm going to say. Okay, what, you're changing it to Ghost Realm, are you? Or Ghost Realm Gaming? I'm assuming Ghost Realm. Stop doing that, damn you. .45 PM, there you go. I wasn't far off. I'm assuming you're probably on the East Coast then, are you? Let's go for the full Ghost Realm Gaming. Alright then. More minutes, we'll jump into race 2. Like I say, we're having a rolling start for race 2 with the reverse grid. It does make it slightly less chaotic into turn 1. It is a normal grid start for race 1 in this series. Obviously after the qualifying the faster drivers will be at the front anyway, but the rolling start just makes it a little bit less chaotic, like I say. So Reg GT giving the Honda team a bit of a shout. Yeah, it is Team Nissan, Team Honda and Team Lexus tonight. Team Nissan taking the win in race 1, although in fact, let me just go and have a quick look at race results. Dylan and Reg GT, so yeah, it's top 3, one of each. Only after Dizzy's awful decision to come into the pits halfway through. So he was sitting in second. A couple of seconds behind Raoul. Not looking to catch him, but he wasn't being caught by the drivers behind and decided to come in the pits. He was the only driver that did in race 1. I can pretty much guarantee nobody's going to do it in race 2. There you go, East Coast. I knew it. Not trying to come across like I'm clever, it's just working out the time. It's only a few hours across the coast, isn't it? Across the ocean. The other side of America that's stupid o'clock at the minute. May see me in the GR2 soon if someone can't make it, so don't show me. Don't show you what? Oh, don't show you on screen. Is that what you're saying? I've got to bypass you every time I'm commentating and you're in the lobby. Is that in case your stuff's copyrighted by you and I use it? That just starts to give me a reason to start pointing at you. Right then. Race 2 just about to start. Race winner from race 1, Raoul there. He will be at the back of the pack. We'll see how they get on into turn 1. Nice view, PlayStation. Thanks. Appreciate that. Hello, Mr. Marshall. and the back end of someone's car. So Manny Afek, after coming in at the back of the pack, will start at the front. Like I say, rolling start. It's going to be awkward for some of these drivers. They may even start on that little chicane. Let me go back to the back of the pack and see where these guys start. Flipping heck, Raul, where are you? So actually starting on the back end of 130R. Some of these drivers just coming up to the chicane, so losing speed already as they're having to slow down for that one, while the drivers at the front are able to just put the power down. What's happening here? What's happening here? What's happening here? We've got chaos and mayhem going on. Okay. So I don't know why we've got a restart, but we've got one. Everyone was in the lobby. Right. Actually, a minute or so while Raul resets the grid order. And now you start seeing the donuts and the burnouts. Love it. Love it. It's just cars backwards and sideways and all sorts. Valleying backwards. We've got Honda off-roading, rear wheel 72 going for a different pit exit there. Dory having a little bit of a practice start in reverse. GT being sensible. Look what's going on there. He's got a hoonigan on the back of his flipping car. He should be doing donuts and launching that thing. Valiant Rage going to see if he can take the life out of those tyres in the time we've got. Times one, it's going to take an awful long time there, my friend. We've seen you just been able to do 20 laps on these tyres. Ah, pit glitch. According to rear wheel, fair enough. There you go, you see, Valium, you've hardly touched those tyres, even after all that burning out, look. Bit of off-roading as well for good measure. I want to play in the sandpit. Right, so I think we're just about to start race 2 again. If so, if someone in your team is right behind you, let them pass. If they can't progress, getting back. There you go. Alright, let's try race 2 again then. It does pay a little bit to have someone in the party chat. A little bit delayed, and sometimes I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Right, so Manny then. Is he going to let me change camera now? No, it's not. Let me change. Damn you, game. So Manny he starts literally on the chicane, on the exit of the chicane. So he gets a reasonably good start. Luke's going to get a reasonably good start as well. So you can see the gaps already on the start. Like I say, it just gives some of these cars a bit of space to manoeuvre into turn 1. Also, especially this track, does give a bit of benefit to the guys in the front. Like I say, some of the drivers at the back. All sorts of rear wheel 72's got it all wrong through there. Let's try and switch this camera angle up. So Manny Afek then leading the way in race 1. Oh, looks like we've got a second restart. Everyone leaving the lobby. Dory to win. Big shout from Aaron Timberlake. You let me down, Aaron. I've got you as one of my fantasy drivers in GTTCC, and you've not even raced a race, damn it. God blimey. Time of day, is that what we're restarting for? Come on, Raoul. I know you're efficient and a German and stuff, but I'm sure whatever time of day it was would have been fine. Straight away, love it. Rear wheels decided to fire himself off into the wall as he's trying to do a Valium and take his tyres out. Someone's disappeared the wrong way up the track. There we go, Dory. He's going to find his start position already. He's testing his run into turn 1. Making through the melee of cars that are trying to do donuts and stuff in front of him. There you go, look. Lewis, evening brother, how you doing, mate? You not racing tonight? Obviously not. So Raoul's saying got it again, but this is the third attempt. Let's see what happens here. Some gambling going on the stream. Ghost Realms, he's got a fiver on Luke. Is Aaron going to take up the challenge? So let's try and see what's going off by that view with Raoul Berry. So Raoul's actually driving now. Or is he? No, he's pit glitched again by the look of it. Yeah. So, are we actually racing? No. Come on, guys, last time now. Lewis was a reserve but had some champ stuff to do. I love it. Love it. Lewis giving a shout out to Lee for the win. We'll see if we can ever get off the start line properly. Okay, so we've gone back to a grid start with false start check then. Obviously the rolling starts are causing issues in the lobby. It's usually the grid starts that cause the issues. The rolling starts are usually the safer option, but for some reason grid starts tonight, so hopefully that doesn't affect Luke Doherty Wales. I know he's had issues with grid starts, mostly when he was using his Fanatec, I think. So the efficiency of the German internet now coming into question. Raoul's having all sorts of issues. He's a lobby host. knows, Aaron? Who knows how many restarts? Raul's in control, and I think it's Raul that's causing the issues. Valiant Rage for a podium. Well, where is he? He's mid-pack 9th. Grid start. It could be chaos into turn 1. I have to start from the back of the pack. Let me change camera. Damn it, here we go. Right. So we'll stay on board with Raul. We'll try and catch any of the action as it happens into turn 1. Masses of wheel spin from the Nissan driver then. He's already making their way through the slower drivers from race 1. So into turn 1 then. A little bit of bumping and barging. Who's that who's run themselves wide? Don Dotter's run himself wide. So seems to be the only casualty so far. A little bit of glitching from one of the drivers in front. Let's go and see what's happening. Rear wheel then taking the lead. Let me change that camera angle up for you lot. Doherty into second, half a second back in the Nissan. Manning in third, then losing 2 positions into turn 1. Scooby in fourth, Fizz Ruckers then trying to pile the pressure on for that position. Scooby taking a massive chunk of that apex there. Trying to defend that position from Fizz Ruckers behind, getting away without a penalty as well, lucky. So Fizz in fifth then. Valiant Rage 6th, making up a position. Reg GT in 7th, Gamer Dad 8th. Dylan in 9th, Raul in 10th already. 11th, Dizzy in 12th. Dotty 13th after his off-track action into turn 1, so making up a couple of positions. P1 Baggy in 14th. Dory at the back of the pack in the Lexus at the minute. Second gap to Baggy in front as well. Lap 1 then, 72 having to go a little bit defensive with Doherty already in this first lap. I'll tell you what, PlayStation, sometimes you really do my head in with that. Sometimes you let me change cameras, sometimes you don't. So we're on board with Luke Doherty. He looks to chase down rear wheel 72. There's just a look behind, plenty of space behind. So rear wheel chucks himself back out to the racing line then. Drifting that Honda through turn 1. Dr. Wales just comfortable sitting in second at the minute. He's got 1.7 gap over to third place behind him, Manny Afek. Paying attention to those purple times. All the players get purple times on lap 2. So we're just pulling out a little bit more of a gap from Luke Doherty to about 0.7 of a second. Time over Manny as well, 2.5 second the gap there now. He's got a bit of breathing room behind Fizz Ruckers, who's managed to get himself past Scooby then up into 4th. Scooby now 5th. Gamer Dad bolted to his back end in 6th, and he's got Raul clawing all over his back end as they head down towards Spoo. Bit of a move down the inside, not quite able to do it. Let's go back on board with Raul then. As we head up the hill towards 130 on, not the best of exits for Gamer Dad in front. He's just looking off the line for Raul at the minute as he's still had his nose down the side of the Scooby coming in front. So through 130R then, to do a little bit of a lift through there this time, Raul. And he's got Reg GT closing right up on him into this chicane as well. Dylan Cure sitting side by side almost as they come through that chicane. Just have to hang on to 7th at the minute, didn't manage to make any positions up those last few turns. We've got the Gamer Dad and Scooby almost side by side as they head down towards turn 1. Now just sitting there waiting for a mistake by one of these two. Almost, he's just about down the inside of Gamer Dad. Gamer Dad's going to have the inside line into the next turn. Can Raul run down the side? No, he can't. Now he's allowed Reg GT to come through as well, so Reg GT has followed Gamer Dad through. Can he run it side by side with Raul, getting into this next turn before the Degnas has done it. It's a good bit of driving by Reg GT then, getting the position off of Raul. The fastest drivers in this P1 P1 community. So Dylan Curtin in 9th in the Lexus. Rocky Weeks also in the Lexus right behind him. Dizzy in 11th in the Nissan. Also the Lexus behind. Valiant Rage then. Losing the tail end of that Nissan, sitting in 13th minute. Onto the back end of that queue of drivers in front. A bit of a gap back to Baggy now, 1.3 seconds. We're looking to close that gap up as soon as possible. Don Dotto is absolutely struggling tonight. He's 31 seconds down. He spun off into. Now, I'm not sure what's happened to him, but way off the pack for Don Dotto. Anything from you, Ghost Realm, about what's just happened to Don? 72 still fending off Luke Doherty for that P1 position. The top two have pulled 4.1 seconds over Manny now. He's holding his own currently in that third position. He's got Fizz Ruckus about a second back as he heads into turn 1. Fifth, fending off Game Dad and Reg GT, and Raoul and Dylan, and Mockin, and Dizzy, and Dory. Flipping it, there's a right pile of cars behind you, sir. Can you fend off that pack of hunting drivers behind you? Radio silence, mate. Whoa, must be serious. Has actually gained a bit of time through there. Get himself a brilliant breather room from this plethora of GR2 cars behind. Oh, we've got a spinner in the background. Who's that? That's just gone off track. Come on. I think we've lost the driver. Have we? No. Was it Mocky Weeks getting it all wrong? Yes, it was. It was Mocky Weeks. Into the hairpin as well, so he's got it all wrong. Mocky Weeks has got it all wrong. Don Dotter's got it all wrong. So some of the stalwarts from the P1 community just having a bit of a nightmare tonight in the debut of these GR2s. I can imagine he is. So Doherty has got past rear wheels, so rear wheels been off track then. So he's now coming under pressure from Manny. Manny will be getting a good toe down here. He's only 1.1 back as well, so Doherty then has got 3.7 second lead. We're almost 8 minutes into this race. He's just got to hold on to that. More good points on the board for Team Nissan at the minute. Results in race 2 though, in P2, P3 currently. Raoul's on the way up to 5th already. Checking the purple sectors as well, Raoul. GT in 6th, then left for the second back from Raoul. Dylan Curtin again about a second back in the Lexus. Develop now, Game Dad 8th, then Valiant Rage in 9th now. Good positions then, Valiant. In 10th, drifting that Lexus out the exit of the hairpin. In 11th, no pit stops for you in this race, Diz. Back in 12th, Mocky Weeks after getting Degner 2 wrong in 13th. 1.5 seconds back. Dotter, yeah, still struggling, 25 seconds back, a lot of time to try and make up for Don. Yeah, not sure what happened to him. So Doherty out from then, 3.8 seconds over second place rear wheel. Just coming down. So P3, P4, P5 all pretty close down here. Raoul's looking in a dangerous position. Managed to choose himself over to the right right-hand side to try and drop the toe. Raoul's going to go for a move down the inside of Ruckus into turn 1. So up into 4th for Raoul, good bit of driving. And a little bit deeper out of the exit, but holds on to the position. So Fizz into 5th, then GT 6th. Driving tonight in the GR2s. Incidents, but at these speeds on some of these turns is to be expected. Degner's being one of those turns. It took me a long time to get those corners right. So I don't spend enough time behind the wheel. I'll be probably doing the same thing tonight. Doherty then 4 seconds out from 72, holding on to 2nd. Manny's fending off Raoul currently in 3rd. Dangerous again though, coming down towards Spoon. Will he make a move into the first part of Spoon? Trying, they are side by side. Raoul's got another position there then, into 3rd for Raoul. Can Manny come back at him up the hill into 130R? He's got all out those drivers behind. He's got Fizz, Ruckus, Reg GT and Dylan pretty close to him. Just got to be careful. So Manny not able to get that done before 130R. Will we see it? Chicane. No. So nearly chaos. Fizz Ruckus trying to defend the position from Reg GT. At the same time, trying to get back on racing line. He nearly took Dylan's front end off. That is allowed Reg GT through anyway. Still in 4th, doing too bad in race 2. GT in 5th, Fizz in 6th. Gamer in 7th. Dylan Kilton. What's going on? Why did that happen? Why did he go from 7th? Gamer down to 12th. Gamer down to 7th. Dory in 8th. Dizzy in 9th. Maggie in 10th now. Valiant Rage 11th. Lost a couple of positions for Valiant. Dylan down in 12th. Rocky Wings 13th, Scooby 14th, and Don Dotter wiggling around in that Honda at the back of the pack in 15th. So not a happy bunny he won't be. Say it's probably Raoul's idea to have the quickest driver in the quickest car in the lobby. It's his lobby. Don't know who came up with the GR2 idea, but 3rd is Raoul. He's got a bit of work to do. He's 5.8 seconds back from Doherty in P1. 3 seconds to catch up with rear wheel 72 as well, although chicken in purple sectors. As fast as a lap on this one. Actually held currently on Don Dotter at 148.9. So it's 148.8 dead. So pole position, 6 seconds back from rear wheel 72. 7 minutes left on the clock to try and make anything more of this race for Raoul. He's up on the podium, he'll be happy with that. Baggy's idea. Not Raoul, so Reg GT then. Oh, who's that off track? Who's that off track? Someone parked at the side of the track there. Is that the rear wheel? Come on, damn it. It is rear wheel 72. Getting it wrong through the S's. He's put himself off track. He's had to wait as, oh, that's a shame. He's had to wait as all the drivers have come through as they were sort of coming through that S section as well. And he's just had a little love tap from Scooby as he was getting back up to speed, which pushed him off track. So he's now down in 14th, so rear wheel from 2nd down to 2nd to last. So there'll be some swear words coming out of whatever room his driving rig's in. Imagine. Be happy with that result. Don spotter only 10 seconds back as well. So Luke Doherty then is in P1 in the Nissan. Got his teammates or team captain in P2, 4.8 seconds back. So the Honda then in P3. Honda driver Manny in P4. Still holding on to that P4, doing a good job at the minute, Manny. Gamer in 5th then in Lexus. Is pretty close in the Nissan as well, 6th position for this. I can imagine there's a lot of swearing, yes mate. Dory in 7th then. He's trying to fend off that position from Fizz Ruckus. Dory looking better actually, he's looking a lot cleaner. He was struggling in the previous set of races I've been watching him in. Mostly down to internet connection, I think, just chucking him all over the track. Gets collided into by all sorts of people. I think he's just one of these guys that just wants to race. Unfortunately, his internet connections don't let him do it. So Fizz in 8th, then trying to fend off Dylan now. Valim in 10th, a bit of a penalty he's got to try and lose. He's got Monkey Weeks in 11th, not that far back. Team Lexus, 3 drivers. Again, good points on the board for Team Nissan in race 2 tonight. Sitting in P1 and P2. Doherty picking himself a penalty there, and Raoul's closing the gap in on him pretty rapidly. He's got 3 minutes left on the clock, 3.5 seconds down. Gap coming down pretty rapidly as well. Starting to develop at the front. The FX doing a decent job of holding on to that 4th position. Dizzy under some serious pressure. Dad though. Board with Dizzy. Just watching get the dad almost losing his Lexus coming through there. Fires back into the rear end of Dizzy though. Out of the hairpin. Catch up, so get a better drive out of the exit. Change that camera up a little bit, we can see a little bit better. That's a great big darksmoka logo on the rear fin of Dizzy's car. Thank you, brother, appreciated. Just give us the best view, got a bit of glare. So again, the dad then losing out a little bit more time, 1.3 seconds down now. All over the back end of Manny Affec while we've been watching his rear view camera. So Manny Affec might not hold on to this P4. Don't like swerving like that, Manny. We'd like to have one manoeuvre, please. Dizzy piling the pressure on, unable to get his nose down the inside. Yeah, we try not to encourage that swerving. That's not good. On to 4th, Dad in 6th, Dylan in 7th, Dory inside of him in Fizz Ruckus in 11th, then coming under a bit of pressure from P1 Baggy in 12th. 11 seconds back from Baggy in 13th. Dotter 10 seconds back, so unable to gain any time. He's only reduced that time due to Scooby and Rear Wheel coming off track. Dom getting it. That's exactly what I was saying. That corner is it's called the anti-banked curve because it does chuck you over to the right hand side of the track and into the sandpit. So actually Dom's got a bit of glitching tonight. That might be part of his issue. Rear Wheel 72, loser a minute of this race, getting it wrong coming through the S's. Hopefully there was no contact. I don't think there was contact, but yeah, getting it wrong on the S's and then just trying to rejoin the track. You had to wait for literally the whole field to come through before we could rejoin safely. Oh, while I've been chatting, I've missed the end of the race. Sorry, people. Luke does take the win then. Reg GT comes home second. Raoul third. So what happened to Raoul? Dizzy fourth. Manny fifth. Dylan sixth. Gamer Dad seventh. Valiant Rage in eighth. Mocking Weeks ninth. Dory 10th. Fizz Ruckus in 11th. Baggy's coming home around the last turn now in 12th. Oh, Scooby getting it wrong through the chicane as well. So he ploughs it into the wall. Comes home in 13th. Don Dotter 14th. Rear Wheel then just coming through 130R. Not having the best of races in race 2 at all for Rear Wheel. So Don Dotter struggling in this one, as with Rear Wheel. Usually two of the strongest drivers in these sort of leagues. Nice great big handbrake across the line for Rear Wheel. Thank you, sir. Darren, hello and good evening. A little bit late. That's both races finished. But never mind. Ghost Realm Gaming, call Terminal Go TC. It's TG if anything, surely. Oh, Mike is... I don't know what that is. It sounds right in my ear, not that I'm to myself, but that's what it sounds. So you know you've turned up late then, Darren. That's all right then, as long as you're aware. Suddenly stop the stream and oh, I've just turned. So yes, that was round 1 of the GR2 by I'll put links. It is starting to sort of spread itself around the sim racing community, which is good to see. TC Idle. That'll be why then. Of course, Darren Baldwin, TC Idle. Yeah, I thought he was talking to Terminal Goat. Damn it. No problem, Terminal. Thank you for stopping in, my friend. Yes, and everyone else, thank you for watching. I hope you have liked what you've watched. Give it a like. Give it a subscribe. It's not quite over yet. So what are we on? Thursday today. I keep thinking it's Sunday for some reason. So I'm actually racing tomorrow night in the GTTCC. I'm not streaming it because I'll crash into a wall, so no streaming of that. Back on Sunday for the rerun of last week's final for the Gr2 League that we couldn't run Sunday because of my computer was... Yeah, that's what my computer was doing. And poor old Don Dotter, who was championship contender, he had internet issues, so the decision was made to call that race, and we're going to run that this Sunday. So that's at 9 o'clock for the Gr3 finals. Back at 8:30 Monday. Am I? I might be back 8:30 Monday for the minis. I can't remember if it's the mid-season break yet. But if I'm live, I'm live. If I'm not, you know it's the break. How about that? The Tuesday mini challenge series is done, although the boys are in the chat group all clucking for more. So there might be a season 2 of that. Although they are being told to go and check out the Chewit racing on Monday, so you might see a few of the real world drivers in that on the Monday series. And definitely midweek break for the GR2s, because we've just sorry, for the GR3 team versus team event on Wednesday, because we've just had the Enduro, which usually means mid-season break. And then back next Thursday for round 2 of this. So come and check it out. I'll put links in the description to my Discord and my Twitter as well, so come and check me out on those. all the swears. That's where all the sweary goes on there. All right, bring all the swear into that Discord especially. And they are just at darksmoka, just darksmoka, you know, usual darksmoka. No silly games, no changing my names like Ghost Realm, Shadow Hunter Gaming bloke. He can't make his mind up. So yeah, that's about it from me. I'm going to end this stream now. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, tell your mates, tell your mum. My name's darksmoka. I'm out of here.